I wasn't even driving, but all right. All right.
All right, we're going to withdraw the plea. Mr. Gazicki, I'm not accepting the plea. It's clear he doesn't want a plea.
I don't understand what's going on.
No, I'm done. Mr. Tug, I'm done with you.
Reading, stand mute. He's going to plead guilty to the open intox, asking the court take it under 771.
Sir, do you understand everything your attorney just said? And you understand that open intox is still a misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you could get up to 90 days for that. You understand that? All right, I have to tell you the maximum, sir. Looks like there's a plea agreement that you would have a delayed sentence under 771.1 for a period of 12 months. So you'd have some probation terms for 12 months and then the case would be dismissed. Do you understand all of that?
Yes, and that goes as I'm a passenger too. I'm sorry for questions, but and that goes as I was a passenger too, so that applies still.
Did you talk to your attorney about that?
Yes, it does apply if you're a passenger.
Okay.
Sir, I can't give you legal advice. That's why you have an attorney. So
this is where the train starts wobbling. Judge Boyd, calm and composed, walks the defendant through every step, writes, sentencing terms, what the plea means. But he's clearly not following. The constant interruptions, the "I was a passenger" defense, the visible confusion, it's a sign he either hasn't talked to his lawyer properly, or just doesn't understand the gravity of the situation. Here's the thing, ignorance doesn't fly in court. Judges aren't there to explain your case to you, that's what attorneys are for. And when the judge says, I can't give you legal advice, she's drawing a line. So let me ask you, viewers, if you were facing 12 months of probation, would you be interrupting the judge mid-sentence?
Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney that are outlined on this advice of rights form?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tonga, sit down. You're making me dizzy. We're going to get through this. You're making me dizzy. All right. So you sign the advice of rights. You understand those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand if you enter a plea to this, you'll be waiving those trial rights. There will be no trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of open intox, sir, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Has anyone forced you to get you to plead?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the terms of the agreement to get you to plead?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, well, you're shaking your whole head no, Mr. Tonga. I have a whole book of court rules. There are questions I have to ask someone when they plead.
And now the judge is officially frustrated, and rightfully so. This isn't just a bad attitude, it's disrespect. Shaking his head no while saying yes? That's a red flag. In a courtroom, words matter. Body language matters. If you look like you're lying, you might as well be. Judge Boyd isn't playing games here. She's reminding the defendant, these aren't her personal questions, they're legal procedure. Every box must be checked before a guilty plea is accepted. And when the judge has to say, I'm not inventing these questions as I go, you know you've pushed her patience to the brink. Would you trust a plea deal from someone who can't answer yes or no straight?
I'm not inventing these questions as I go. These are questions I must ask you. So, but I don't want you to shake your head no and tell me yes. I mean, this is a decision that you need to make. And I want to make sure that you're making it knowing and voluntarily.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Okay.
Just
So-
plead me guilty. I talked to him. Plead me guilty. I accepted all my rights. Just plead me guilty. I got 12 months, whatever, probation.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Mr. Tonga? Sit down. Sir, you had a chance to meet with your lawyer.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. Listen, do you want the plea or not?
Yes.
Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th?
Yes.
Were you in a vehicle while you were in the city?
Yeah.
And did you have open containers of alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. He's going to be referred to probation so we can see if any terms are necessary or if it should be non-reporting. So, Mr. Tonga, you would be eligible for early termination.
And there it is, the entitled moment that blows it all up. After all the careful explanations, after walking him through the process, what does the defendant say? Oh, I'm getting probation out of all this? Like it's a prize. This is classic courtroom immaturity. Probation isn't a gift, it's a second chance with conditions. But the defendant doesn't see it that way. He thinks he's off the hook. And Judge Boyd? She sees the writing on the wall. The moment he treats probation like a joke, she pulls the plug. The plea is withdrawn. He's headed to trial now. Do you think Judge Boyd made the right call here? Let us know in the comments.
Certain circumstances that the probation department will go over with you in more detail. But you're going to get a notice next week to appear for a probation interview. And after that, you will get a date for sentencing. Okay.
Oh, I'm getting probation out of all of this. This is what I'm getting.
Well, you have to meet with probation so I can determine what's appropriate for you.
I wasn't even driving, but all right. All right.
All right. You know, we're going to withdraw the plea. Mr. Gazicki, I'm not accepting the plea. It's clear he doesn't want a plea.
I don't understand what's going on.
No. I'm done. Mr. Tag, I'm done with you. We're not doing this. You're not going to be forced to plea. Sure, we have this. As to arraignment, how do you plea on behalf of your client?
Wait, reading, stand mute, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We're setting a jury trial.
Okay.
So we'll get you a date, Mr. Tonga. You'll get a date of your jury trial coming up within the next few weeks, okay? And we'll see you on your jury. So your bond are as follows. You're going to appear erected. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately note of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and you may be subject to random testing at your expense. Have you been fingerprinted, sir?
He took off.
Oh, he left. Oh, wait, he's back. I think he keeps getting. Because that's happened before. Mr. Tonga, do you understand all?
I got kicked out. What do you say? I'm sorry.
You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and you may be subject to testing for those substances at your expense. Drive a vehicle without a valid license, and you have a $500 personal bond. You'll receive notice of your next court date in the mail, sir. And you're all set.
So I didn't accept your plea, so I have another court date, basically?
Yeah, you do. You're going to trial.
Stamp is the perfect storm of confusion and consequences. The defendant's shocked, wait, I thought I accepted the plea. And Judge Boyd drops the bomb, I have to accept it. Here's an important legal takeaway in any plea deal, it's not just about what the defendant agrees to. The judge has the final say. If they sense confusion, coercion, or lack of understanding, they can throw it out. And in this case? She does. So now, the bratty behavior has real weight, he's facing a jury trial. All because he couldn't sit still and listen for 5 minutes. Ever seen someone talk themselves into a worse outcome? You're watching it happen live.
For why? I accepted my plea.
Because I did not accept your Mr. Tonga, in order for you to plead guilty, I must accept your plea. And I am not accepting your plea.
I didn't
So I'll
know.
see you on your trial day. I will see you on your trial day, sir. You're excused. My understanding is you've been cussing out my clerks downstairs. So what are you here for? What?
Yeah, I didn't talk to no clerk.
Okay, well, it's recorded. So they have a recording of you talking to them and cussing at them. Anything else? Why are you back? What can I help you with?
I was wondering what was going on. The attorney didn't let me know what I was getting. So when he told me that I was getting probation for 12 months or whatever, it surprised me. So that's why I reacted the way I reacted.
All right, we're going to have an in-person hearing.
But I didn't know what was going on.
You're going to be here in person next Monday.
I called the court.
And you're going to be here at 9 a.m. next Monday.
Okay.
Which is February what? 26th. February 26th for an in-person hearing at 9 a.m.
Okay.
226?
And that.
Wait, 225. Yeah.
Okay.
225 next Monday at 9 a.m. 25th is a Sunday. I'm looking at March. Nope. Hold on. Let's get this together. No, in February 26th, Monday at 9 a.m.
When I was in the room and they said I was cussing, I was in the room by myself.
You're going to be here 9 a.m. in person next Monday for a hearing.
Okay.
And you're all set. We'll see you next Monday in person. Tom is ready. That's lovely. Come on up, sir. Mr. Tonga, did you get a chance to watch a movie today? Did you get a chance to watch a movie?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that? Is that your mom with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom get to see that movie?
No.
Oh, your mom didn't get to see that? I'm sure she'd be very proud of you, wouldn't she? Disgusting how you behaved on that video.
I apologize for how I reacted and the things that I said. Sorry.
Jeffrey Fant on behalf of Mr. Tonga.
All right. So,
I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead, Mr. Fanto.
Mr. Tonga is prepared to enter plea guilty open and talks as a passenger under 771.1. Because the file last week was to send him to probation for an assessment. No history of any sort, but I record in that respect. And then he understands. I did explain to him about the length of time and that if he complied with every requirement of the court.
Not under the 771.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so under the 771, it could be up to the year.
Yeah, okay. My fault.
It'd be 12 months. And Mr. Tonga, before you threw your hissy fit and then stormed out of the virtual courtroom and then logged back in and began cussing and spewing vulgarities at my Zoom clerk, before that happened, I was trying to explain to you that the reason that you go down to probation is to determine if you need anything. I don't know. It could be non-reporting. I know you don't have a record, but I don't know anything about you. So the goal is to send you down there, they talk with you, and then they make a recommendation. You get to speak with your attorney about it. I get to review it. And then I decide on what I think is an appropriate sentence, if anything.
This is the courtroom equivalent of getting slapped with reality. Judge Boyd doesn't just call him out, she goes all in. Immaturity. Disrespect. Swearing at clerks. Almost landing a contempt charge. She spells out exactly how close he came to sitting in jail for 10 days. Let's be real, some judges might have thrown him in on the spot. But instead, Judge Boyd turns it into a brutal life lesson. You're not special here. That line hits like a hammer. And for anyone watching, if you treat court staff like trash, expect consequences. Do you think she went easy on him, or did he deserve more?
Yeah, I know that. I'm sorry.
I mean, I will tell you that if I would have seen how you were behaving down there before you were excused for the day, you would have done jail time. You would have been held in contempt of court, and I would have put you in jail for at least 10 days. Like, I don't know where you come from. How old are you?
21.
Okay, you're young, you're immature, incredibly immature. You need to learn how to behave appropriately in adult settings. This isn't 8th grade. This isn't your senior year of high school. You are in a courtroom, sir. And I'm not going to tolerate it at all. You're not special here. And when you meet with the probation department, if they come to me and they tell me that you're disruptive down there or vulgar down there, because I see you have a different persona when you're in a courtroom, right? You didn't come in here and talk to me that way. You got a little mouthy, but you certainly didn't behave like that. And here, did you? No, you didn't. But you didn't have a problem behaving that way with clerks. If you act that way with my probation officers, I will give you jail. You could do 90 days in jail, and you can withdraw your plea. You're going to treat the people in this building with respect.
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't get you here. You got you here. Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's this advice of rights form. Did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Fanto about all of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign and date that form?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Chuggy, you have to speak up a bit for my court reporter. Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you in a vehicle at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you a passenger in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you drinking in the vehicle?
No, ma'am.
You have open intoxicants in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you were in possession of those?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Fanto, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. You're going to be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're going to hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up to the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost. Until then, I know I gave you bond conditions, and in your little temper tantrum that you threw, you were very upset, and you said, well, I'm not going to comply with these terms. You will.
And just like that, a small crack of compassion. Judge Boyd, even after everything, is still willing to let the defendant try again. She gives him a clean start, but not without a stern warning: comply or face consequences. It's a powerful moment because it shows what real justice looks like. Not just punishment, but patience. Not just rulings, but redemption. She isn't doing this for him, she's doing it to uphold the court's integrity. And she makes it crystal clear: this is your last chance to act like an adult. What do you think? Will he blow this one too?
Because you don't want to see me. We got off on a bad foot. I'm taking your plea. I'm not holding it against you, but I'm letting you know you will comply with the terms of my bond. You'll do what you're supposed to do and follow the court's order until I see you again, and then we'll figure out what needs to happen going forward. You're to appear, again, you have a $500 personal bond. You're to appear in court as directed. You're not to leave the state without permission of the court. You're not to commit any new crimes while released. You're to immediately notify the court of change of address or phone number. You're not to purchase or consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You're not to operate a motor vehicle without a valid license, and you may be subject to testing at your expense. Do we understand each other, Mr. Tonga?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything further, Mr. Fanto?
Nothing for you. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
So, let's break it down. A young, impulsive defendant walks into court thinking it's a casual Zoom call and nearly walks himself straight into jail. Judge Boyd gives him chance after chance, but when the tantrums start, the patience runs out. He lost a plea deal that could have wiped his record clean. He insulted clerks, stormed out of court, and nearly earned himself contempt charges. But somehow, the judge still let him walk away with another opportunity. This case is proof, courtrooms are not playgrounds. And Judge Boyd? She's not your babysitter. Backhand index pointing right. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We've got more cases coming that you won't believe.